Hey you guys, and welcome back. So I had tons of requests to recreate the look from Beyonce's Superpower music video, and I had to recreate this because I absolutely love this look. I love the intense drama liner, and it's actually one of my favorite looks from her visual album. So if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Now the first thing that I always do is apply a primer to my eyelid, and this will ensure that my eyeshadow lasts all day and doesn't creases up on me. Okay, so for this eyeshadow look, it's really simple and easy. So I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and I'm using the eyeshadow Tease, and I'm just placing that in my crease. And the brush that I'm using is the Sigma Taper Blending Brush E40. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Lavish palette, and I'm grabbing the eyeshadow Orange Soda and Sienna mixed together. They're really great transition color, and I'm just going to apply them a little above my crease just to add some warmth. And I'm using the same brush, and I'm just going to go in windshield wiper motion as well. Okay, so for my favorite part of this whole look is eyeliner, and I'm going to use one of my favorite gel liner. This is the Loreal Infallible, and we're going to start off at the outer corner, and you really want to take your time with this because I know liner can be a little bit difficult, but if you take your time with it and you have a really good brush, it should be really easy. It'll come really easy to you, so it just takes a bit of practice. And the brush that I'm using is the Sigma Eyeliner E05 brush. So like I said before, I start at the outer corner and just take it in really slowly. Okay, so in the music video Superpower, Beyonce had a really dramatic, intense cat liner. So like I said before, you just want to be really patient and just take your time with this. And what we're going to do is apply the liner at the inner corner of the eye, and that's going to give my eye a elongated cat-like shape. So she also had a white liner at the outer corner of the eye, so I'm going to go ahead and use a white Kohl pencil. This one is from Annabelle. It's actually really amazing. It's actually a drugstore brand. However, I do like this pencil a lot. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set the white eye pencil with white matte eyeshadow just to make sure it stays on. Now we're going to go ahead and place a liner at the bottom lash line. Now as you can see, I'm using an angle brush to do this. However, I should have stuck with the first brush because as you can see, I made a mistake, guys. And I made mistakes as well. So I'm just going to go in with my Q-tip and clean that up. And I'm going to go ahead and use the same brush I was using before to create the liner along the bottom lash line. To make the eyes look really intense and dramatic, I'm just lining my waterline with a black eye pencil, and I'm using Feline by MAC. Now as you can see, I'm also taking a makeup wipes just to clean up the edges so it looks really nice and perfect. And I'm going to go into, I'm going to add some black eyeshadow as well on top of the liner along the bottom lash line. And I'm going to go in with a pencil brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out a bit, just to kind of give it like a little bit of a smoky effect on the bottom. To create some volume to my non-existent lashes, I'm going to add some mascara to my top and bottom lashes. And I actually applied false lashes as well, but I did it off camera, and I think the lashes I used were by Ardell Demi Wispies. I'm not sure what number, but I will put it in the description box down below. Next, I'm going to use one of my favorite products, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. Now, I've already applied my foundation and I've already did my highlighting off camera. I will post a link in the description bar down below so you guys can check out my foundation routine. So what I'm doing right now is just setting the highlighted areas with the powder highlight, and the shade that I'm using is Banana. Now, for my contour, I'm using the shade Havana from the palette, and I'm using a angled contour brush. I think this one is from NYX Cosmetics. So by contouring, it's just going to add some dimension back to my face and slim it down a bit. So I applied in the hollows of my cheeks and along my forehead. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some blush to my cheek. I'm not exactly sure what blush palette this is, but the shade blush I'm using is kind of like a peachy shade blush. To complete this look, we're going to go ahead and fill in the lips and apply lipstick. And in the music video Superpower, Beyonce had like a nude shade lipstick. So I'm going to line my lips first with a lip pencil, and I'm using Natural. It's by LA Girl Cosmetics. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply some lipstick. I'm not sure what the name of this lipstick is, but it's also by LA Girls. And once I apply my lipstick, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up my lips with some concealer just to make it look a little bit more perfect and polished. So this is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I had tons of fun doing this video for you guys. Thumbs up if you like, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in another video. Bye!